Okay, guys, so you already know a little bit of this, but now we're going to officially learn how to pluralize things in Spanish. So, first of all, how many ways are there to say the in Spanish? That's right, 4, which is cuatro. What are they? El, la, los, and las. El pluralizes to los, and la pluralizes to las. So that you've seen, you've quizzed on, most of you did really, really well. Now we got to take this adjective-noun agreement, right? An adjective's a describing word, a noun's a person, place, or thing that it describes. Remember, all nouns have gender in Spanish. All of you have girly faces and boy hair. That O's typically go with O, A's go with A, Os goes with Os, and As goes with As. The E's and other letters will mess us up. So, I taught you in the last couple of videos that in Spanish you do say red, reda, you also say redos and redas. Because the adjective, in this case the color, must always match the noun it describes. In gender, which we don't have in English, that would be the reda, and also in number, also what we don't have in English. For example, you would just say the red car or the red cars. You pluralize cars, but you don't say the reds cars. In Spanish, you do. You pluralize the adjectives. So remember, an adjective, any describing word, in this case colors, that end in O will become a, os, or as. But do all adjectives change gender? Nope. If an adjective does end in O, it changes gender. But if it doesn't end in O, then it is gender neutral. We saw that in the last video. Like verde, gris, café, marrón, azul, etc. So, not all adjectives change gender, but they do all pluralize. For example, you know that rojo, anything that starts with L, would be described as rojo, roja, rojos if it starts with los, and rojas if it starts with las. But what about those other colors? So now let's learn just 2 more rules. You're almost there. How do you pluralize a noun, which is a person or place or thing, that ends in a vowel? So a vowel is a, e, o, or u. So anytime you see a noun that ends in a, e, o, or u, all you have to do is add an s, which is very simple. It's just like English. Examples. Uva ends in an a, e, o, or u, we just add an s. Manzana ends in a vowel, just add an s. Pollo is a vowel, just add an s. Aguacate, a, e, o, u, it's a vowel, just add an s. Ojo, it's a vowel, just add an s. So this part's pretty simple, it's just like English. Now, if a noun, a person, place, or thing, ends in a consonant is anything that is not an a, e, o, or u. In that case, that's a little weird. You have to add es. I don't know why, it's just a rule, just adding s doesn't sound as good. So let's look at this. If we have pan, pans doesn't sound right, so we have to just do pan ace. We have to add es because it's not a vowel. Melon, not a vowel, we have to add es, melones. Pastel, not a vowel, we have to add es for pasteles. So let's review. Adjectives, in this case colors, they all pluralize the same way. Okay, rojo and roja, they both end in a vowel, so they go to rojos or rojas. You already learned that, so that's simple. But what do we do with these gender-neutral colors, right? We talked about those gender-neutral colors. So gris, we have to look at the rule. It ends in a consonant. It's not a vowel. What must we do? We have to add es. Grises. So marrón, for brown, ends in a consonant. We have to add es. Marrones. Azul, it ends in a consonant. You can't just say azules. It sounds funny. You have to say azul es. But down here, verde, that's a vowel. That's easy. Just verdes. Café, that's a vowel. That's easy. Just cafés. So these colors don't change gender. For example, you don't have gris, grisa, grisos, and grisas, but you do have gris, grises. So these colors don't change gender, but they do all pluralize. Gris goes to grises, marrón, marrones, azul, azules, verde, verdes, café, cafés. So these gender-neutral colors only have two options as opposed to rojo with roja, rojos, or rojas. So let's review. Do all colors or all adjectives change gender? Nope. Only if they end in an O, like amarillo would go to amarilla, amarillos, or amarillas. The others are gender neutral. They will change gender. Do all adjectives, in this case colors, pluralize? Yes. Sí. Okay, roja goes to rojas, amarilla, amarillas, verde, verdes. Simple vowel, add an S, ends in a vowel, add an S, ends in a vowel, add an S. This one, however, gris ends in a consonant, we must add ES. Marrón ends in a consonant, we must add ES. How do we pluralize a noun that ends in a vowel? Anything that ends in A, E, I, O, U. That's simple. Just add an S, right? Pasta, pastas. Boca, bocas. Ojo, ojos. But if it ends in a consonant, right, which is not A, E, O, or U, in that case we just have to memorize. You have to add, that's right, ES. So let's try it. Naranja, vowel, just add S. Pasta, vowel, just add S. Pavo, vowel, just add S. Down here, pastel, that's a consonant. I have to add ES. Melon, that's a consonant. I have to add ES. So pastel for cake becomes pasteles. Melon for melon becomes melones. Let's practice in sentence form. You're going to have to do some of these on your quiz. So here we have la banana es amarilla. It all matches. If we pluralize it, I have to pluralize every word. La becomes las. Banana, bananas. Es has to go to son. Es means is, son means are. And amarilla gets pluralized to amarillas. So now I have a fully pluralized sentence, all four of these words pluralized, and I now have, instead of I have as, as. So let's do some more. La fruta es roja. La becomes las, fruta, frutas. Es pluralizes to son, roja, rojas. So now I have as, and I'm literally saying those fruits are reds. Okay, down here. La manzana es verde. The apple is green. Every word has to pluralize. Las manzanas. Es goes to son. Verde goes to verdes. So now I have as, ace. This is what I mean when I say the E's mess us up. Down here, the grape is purple. La uva es morada. If I pluralize it, I got to change every word. Las uvas, es goes to, that's right, son moradas. So now I have as, those grapes are purples. Now with L, it's a little trickier, but you know this. L pluralizes to los. Pollo, we just add an S. S goes to son. Blanco to blancos. So now what I have is os. Los pollos son blancos. Those chickens are whites. Let's try it again. El pavo, the turkey. El goes to los. Pavos. Es goes to son. Café goes to cafés. So now I have an os, and again it's plural, but that E messes up my circles. But I have los pavos son cafés. Thus, turkeys are browns. So in these simple sentences, you must remember to pluralize all the word. The goes to those, is goes to are, and both the next adjective pluralize. So you're really saying, those apples are reds, those eyes are blues, etc. Sounds really funny in English, but again, that's what makes Spanish and these other romance languages sound so pretty. So there's 5 rules you have to know for your quiz. El pluralizes to los. La pluralizes to las. Es pluralizes to son. Remember, es means is and son means are. We learn those in our sentences. If a noun ends in a vowel, which is a, e, o, u, you just add an s. However, if it ends in a consonant, which is anything other than a, e, o, u, what do we have to do? That's right, must add es. So those are our 5 rules. One more time. El goes to los, la goes to las, es goes to son. If something ends in a vowel, you just add an S. If it doesn't end in a vowel, meaning it's a consonant, you must add ES. All right, excelente. Go to the games to set it. If you get things wrong, all right, if you start to get something wrong, I want you to re-watch this video, or remember, you can always come see me for help before the quiz. Buena suerte.